Peace and love, everyone. Welcome back. My name is Sheldon and I help people ascend their consciousness and discover the path to enlightenment. Now, I hope each and every one of you are having a magical, wonderful, glorious day. Once again, guys, I'm sending you guys a lot of love, a lot of peace, a lot of healing energy, and hope you're feeling that, and I hope you're paying that forward, guys, because it's so important to pay your energy forward, that real currency of life. And today I want to talk about old belief patterns and how to break down old belief patterns in order to really follow your dreams, in order to really step into your true authentic self. So, belief patterns such as I need to work hard for money, or I need to work a 9 to 5 for the rest of my life. I need to buy a house by this age. I need to go to school in order to be educated. These belief patterns really hold people back and really keep people in this system for their whole entire lives. It doesn't allow people to really live the life of their dreams. So the real key to breaking down these belief patterns is to understand that these patterns were installed. They didn't come from your true authentic self. The true authentic self knows anything is possible. There really are no limiting beliefs, that you have from your true authentic self. My soul and my inner world knows that anything is possible, right? So we really need to break down these limiting beliefs, these old belief patterns that don't serve us, in order to follow our dreams, in order to follow our hearts, in order to step into our destiny. So a lot of these belief patterns and thought patterns come from our parents, unfortunately. And I see this all the time. Parents say that you have to work hard for money. The universe doesn't revolve around you. The list goes on and on. You gotta work a job. You need to work hard. All that stuff, right? I heard that my whole entire life. And the truth of the matter is, none of that is true. You really don't need to work hard for money. If you are smart and you do your research, you know that, you don't really need to work that hard for money. Yes, you need to hustle, you need to grind, but you don't need to slave a 9 to 5 job in order to get by. You don't need to do that. There's so many more ways to make money just by sitting at home on your computer, just with a laptop and an internet connection. Pretty simple. But you need to be willing to, step out of your comfort zone. Do that research. Do something that you're not comfortable with, in order to get ahead in life instead of being comfortable, right? So being in the comfort zone is, working a 9 to 5 job, getting paid a salary, right? You want to look for something that's more passive, right? You're getting paid no matter what. No matter if you're on vacation, if you're on a flight, if you're out having fun with your friends, you're still getting paid. Something that doesn't require your time, and this is all possible, right? But we need to break down those belief patterns that we need to work for money. That's just one example, right? There's a lot of things that have been installed in us over the years that, really don't serve us. Things like, oh, men eat meat and you need to eat meat to be strong. Again, that's just not the truth. It's really not the truth, right? And these things really hold you back. These things are breaking down the insides and not allowing you to be your true authentic self, to vibrate on the highest frequency possible, to attract the most in your life, right? We need to vibrate higher in order to attract more, which means that we need to break down these patterns. We need to break down these ideas that were installed in us. These things have been programmed in your mind, so we need to delete this programming and install new programming. And the way to do that is to look inside of yourself and, figure out who you truly are. Everything really stems back to that, because once you start to figure out who you truly are, once you start to silence the mind, you start to find all the answers in life, right? And then you start to realize that, you know what? These beliefs, these thoughts and ideas that I've had my whole entire life, they're not true. They didn't come from me. Because my heart knows that anything is possible. I can do absolutely anything in this life, and you guys can do anything that you want in this life. Anything you want, anything is possible. You know? Write it down, whatever it is, doesn't matter. Never set the bar too low, guys, because I'm telling you, I love seeing people succeed. I love seeing people rise up. And the best way to do that is to look within and figure out, what your passion is, what your heart's desire is, and what your soul urge really is. Everyone's got an urge. Everyone's got that burning desire within themselves. Right? And that burning desire will bring you to amazing places in life. It'll bring you to places that you couldn't even believe, because the universe wants you to follow your heart, and the universe will always conspire to help people who follow their heart. I witness this every single day. Like, I follow my heart every single day. I follow my soul urges and my soul mission and my desires and my true desires, and I never set the bar too low. My bar is very high. I want it all, because I want to experience everything that life has to offer, and I want to help as many people as I possibly can, right? And I've watched the universe unfold and rearrange itself and show me divine synchronicity and guidance and just like beautiful signs, and taking me to places that I never thought were possible, because I abolished those limiting beliefs in my mind that I was installed with my whole entire life. I never really got school. I was never a fan of school. Never a fan of the system, right? And maybe I was a disappointment to some people because of that, because I didn't want to pursue these things. I didn't want to live an average life. Don't want to live an average life, and I will never live an average life, because I chose that, right? So it's very important that you guys realize that you have the authentic choice. Every single day you have a choice, and in one moment you can choose to change your whole entire outcome. You can choose a different reality. You can choose different beliefs. You can choose to get rid of these limiting beliefs and doubts. Not believing that you're enough is, again, something that's been installed in you. Someone told you that. Someone told you that you are not enough, that you can never do this, and you've let those words become a spell in your mind. You let that play out in your reality. I'm here to tell you that you are enough, that you can do whatever you want in your life, that you are special, that you are loved, that you are guided, that you are protected, and you are able to do absolutely anything. And that's just the main message, guys, is just to know that you're capable of anything in this life. And when you chase what you desire and what your heart urges for, that's when you become very happy, because you start realizing that this is what you are supposed to be doing in life. There's nothing more fulfilling than understanding your purpose, than understanding why you're here, than realizing there's a lot more than meets the eye. Understanding that you're starting to figure it all out, the lifelong question of why are we here? When you get those answers, and you get those answers by looking inside, but when you start to get those answers, that's when you start to become an extremely happy person. This is what I'm experiencing in my life, because I follow my heart. I don't let these limiting beliefs consume me. Of course, they still come in. This is a part of life. This is a part of the game of life. A part of the duality that we see in this life is you're gonna experience the negative thoughts, the limiting thoughts come in your mind, but you have to be an observer of these thoughts. and realize that they're not coming from your true authentic self, and then just sweep them under the rug and focus on the positive. You know, that's what it is really all about, guys. So the main message today is just to understand that some of these beliefs that you have in your mind, they didn't come from you. They were installed. And if you guys want to figure out what your purpose is, why you are here, your true nature, you need guys to turn your attention inward. I say it all the time, but it's the most important thing of all of this, is just to silence the mind, to look inside of yourself, to ask yourself the questions, and you will receive the answers, and then follow the guidance, follow your heart, follow your urges, follow your intuition, follow your gut. And it's going to take you to the most beautiful places in life. And this is where you become you. You know, you become the happiest version of you possible, the best version of you possible. This is what my mission is. This is what I want to see in humanity. If everyone was to become their best versions, everything would be perfect. And that's really all I wanted to say today, guys. So I hope you guys really enjoyed that video. If you did, press that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. But for now, we'll part ways. So peace, love, have a glorious day, and remember, look inside, get rid of those limiting beliefs, and everything in your life will play out perfectly. Peace.